guys, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Craig.
And today we are gutting our RV.
Today we're just removing more stuff. Gonna take out the sitting area beneath the table because it looks pretty moldy and potentially rotten. And we're doing all this in order to take the carpet out to see what the condition of the subfloor is.
Yeah, they glued it.
Oh, careful. Oh. Terrible. This part's hard. It'd be nice to get the walls out.
The walls?
Yeah, because then you could get all the carpet.
Oh.
Might be doing a full gut.
Wow.
The whole wall's like pulling away. Lou is just wicked. We will end up taking out the couch. Just getting this part of the couch out. Framework for the couch, because we found a hole underneath the furnace. So we're just going to replace all of the subfloor.
Hole is down in there.
Pretty big hole.
The previous owner rebuilt this upper cabinet and made it a structural component of the camper. He did this to support the roof since the wood in this wall was rotten.
So today we're going to work on taking out this little kitchen setup here with the oven and sink. It's in okay condition, but we're taking it out so we can take out the full subfloor that goes underneath it, since this is all soft. It's not like your foot's not going to fall through it, but it's definitely seen water. So yeah, that's what's up next. Bit by bit. The matter. Just like that.
Got a piece.
Comes out so easy. got to go out the passenger side door eventually.
Wow. And the fridge doesn't work, so we'll need to get a new one.
Yeah, or fix this one, but it might be just better to get a new one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's where the fridge was.
Just taking all this out, since this is where it runs into. I think this is where the damage stops. You can see this is good, but in the corner it's still rotten. So I have to take this out to see how far forward the rot goes.
Take this cabinet out?
Yeah, this will have to come out. So, and that'll make it easier to replace the ceiling panels.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't look like there's rot up front, so that's good.
That is good.
Here we are, the Great Dolphin. The Great Dolphin teardown. It's still going strong.
So you took out the paneling here.
Yeah, that was all rotten. Well, yeah, so I guess I did take it out. If we have more, we're gonna take out this whole wall, but I'm just concerned about the fiberglass siding breaking. That's why we have these supports here. But yeah, this whole wall is gonna come out.
That whole wall?
Yeah, we need to take out the window first. So that'll happen soon. And then working our way back into the bathroom. Got the shower fan out yesterday. Lots of mouse poop there.
Yeah, there is. In a plastic bag.
Yeah, I think the mouse took that back there. It's pretty nasty.
Oh, there's like nuts back here.
Mm-hmm.
A peanut.
I'm glad we took it out just for that, because that would have all
Yeah.
been nasty in there.
That's true.
We'll see if we need to take out this paneling. It actually looks
This-
okay, just glancing at it, but so we can either put the plastic shower material over it or take it out. We'll see. Definitely going to take out the ceiling, working back.
Up here.
Yep.
And
Do that.
we're gonna leave these cabinets.
We'll see. If nothing's rotten around them, we can leave them. Otherwise, we'll take them out.
And then we're gonna take the sink out, and we're
Yep.
thinking about just leaving the sink out
Mhm.
and just using the kitchen sink. And then we're gonna take out this.
Yeah, just because you can see on the outer paneling in there, it's rotten up there. So
there.
that's, yeah, otherwise I wouldn't touch this, and I want to take out the ceiling, so yeah. There's really not much here. And then this box here is what the propane tank is in. So we can hopefully move, well, we'll see.
That looks pretty good. I didn't
does.
see rot down there.
It does look pretty solid.
And then I really want to get this carpet out of this cabinet. That is disgusting.
Yeah, we'll see. We might end up just taking that whole thing out. It's really not much.
Gross. And then heading to the front of the RV, we've taken out the 2 seats. The fridge area is all gone.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's gone here.
Except for the hot water heater. It's still there, but we're
Yep.
going to take it out. Caitlin, you can work on taking out this paneling here in the cab over part, because it looked a little rotten in the corners. Not terrible.
Uh-huh.
I already started taking it out in that corner.
Okay.
It comes out in small pieces, which is actually a good sign. That means it's not all rotten. But since I started taking it out, we're just going to take it all out.
Okay.
And that'll be an easy piece to replace. And then, yeah, we might take out that angle piece up there because it looks kind of old.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure everything's solid behind it.
Mm-hmm.
All this wood here looks pretty good. It'd be nice if all the wallpaper just came off like that, but I still am interested to try your steamer. Yeah, you can see where all the rot came in. It looks like it burned. So fortunately, it appears, at least on this side, to stop about here. This is looking good going forward, so that's good. The whole other side looks pretty good, really. You can see all this wood. This is all, that's a little rotten, but that's solid still. So we'll see. Probably still gonna take off some of this paneling because this looks like it's gotten wet at some point.
Yeah.
But we may be able to leave the framing. We'll see we're gonna peel off the whole tin roof, so we'll be able to see better then. The construction of the roof is pretty simple. Here you can see just these little 1-inch pieces of wood and then 1-inch insulation sandwiched between 1/8 inch plywood on the top and bottom, which I've taken off here, but you can see it up there. So we're gonna rebuild the whole roof in a similar manner and then use a skin of aluminum. But yeah, you can see all the holes in the roof. That's where all the rot the leak was coming from. And I imagine part of the reason those holes formed was because there was pooled water in areas of the roof, and it just sat there and caused corrosion.
How are we going to remedy that going forward with a new roof?
Well, aluminum is more corrosion resistant. And I mean, this roof lasted 30 years, so we could do the exact same thing. The other thing, we could crown the roof slightly, as I've been thinking about, which just means the middle of it is a little bit higher than the edges, so that way the water runs off. So that's probably a good option too.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just this very slight, like even half an inch. One problem with my safety glasses is they're immediately foggy. Oh, I can't see. So far, we have removed the plywood subfloor. You can see what is underneath it. It's a layer of 1-inch styrofoam insulation. And then underneath that is a thin layer of 1/8 inch plywood. And underneath that is what you can see from the bottom of your Toyota Dolphin. It's that tin skin. So yeah, we just wanted to show you guys what it looks like if you ever want to tear into your floor. And it's kind of cool. You can see where they didn't put insulation, which is where the upper shock mounts are located, because they built the floor as low as possible. I didn't take anything out. There was nothing there before. You can see the 2 upper shock mounts. And then here's your gas tank. And you can see the fuel filler. And we started taking all this out because there was a soft spot in the center here. So we're gonna reinforce it, take out all the insulation, reinforce what we need to, and then put in new insulation. So we've done a lot of gutting. This is where we're at currently. You can see the back driver's side corner used to be a shower, and then there was a sink and toilet, and the passenger side rear had a closet. So we removed all of that because there was rotten wood throughout. So we're just trying to get it down to where we can replace all the rotten wood. This whole wall we've removed. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Because there was a lot of rotten wood. The framing was pretty much just gone. And it's all due to the roof having lots of pinholes and larger. So it just had a lot of leaks. These 2 supports on the roof are steel because this is where the air conditioner was. So yeah, we're gonna just start rebuilding everything from the floor up. The outer sides of the camper, outside of the frame of the truck, are kind of sagging down, so we're gonna add additional supports to bring back up the sides, and then put down all new insulation and subfloor, and then reframe and insulate this whole wall. And then we're gonna rebuild the entire roof as well. So a lot of work ahead of us, but we're making progress, at least taking stuff out. Up front, yeah, you can see where we've taken out the ceiling, interior paneling. We just did that because I wanted to check on the condition of the framing, and it looks good. So we'll replace that paneling. We're gonna put new paneling down on the cab over sleeper. The insulation in it is fine, it looks good. We'll have to figure out what we're gonna do along here, because this was all covered in carpet. So it's all exposed now. There's still some carpet to take off, but that's gonna be an interesting piece to finish. So we'll see how we do that. Got the seats out of the truck because we're gonna take out all that carpet and put in a new vinyl flooring. Taking the old generator out. It was a bit of a struggle, but it went pretty well. You can look inside there. There are just 4 bolts holding it down to the base. And then you just had your positive wire coming in to start it. You had to remove that. And then these are the wires that allow for remote starting. And then this is what would take the electricity from the generator once it's created it. And then this is the fuel line coming from the truck gas tank. So we'll have to cap that off. But yeah, it's pretty heavy. I don't know how much this thing weighs, but it does run. I think it needs a tune-up, but we're taking it out to save on weight, also fuel consumption, and it's a pretty loud generator, so we're gonna use more of a solar setup is the plan right now.